Hello everyone. I finished my tags for the flower tag swap that Trish is hosting over in her channel, One Craft Cottage, for the memorial of Lynnk1970 and her daughter Kaylene. So I just wanted to share with you what I did on my tags that I'll be sending in. This one here is the one that I made for the personal friend. What we had to do is, if we wanted, it wasn't a have to, if we were a personal friend of Lynn's, we could make a tag for another personal friend, and that's what this one is. And then the next one will go to somebody that that just wants to partake in the swap. Maybe they were a subby or liked Lynn, or whatever. And then the other excuse me, third tag was to be made for a woman in a domestic violence shelter. So this one here, let me start here. I'm kind of babbling because I'm not real sure what to say in this video, so let me just tell you what I did with the tags. This one here is going to the personal friend, like I said before, and the background I just did use some Tim Holtz inks. I used worn lipstick on the bottom, and in the middle I used what did I use? Tattered Rose, yeah, that one. And then on the top up here I used spun sugar, and let me bring it in a little closer so you can see a little bit of the detail. What I did is I embossed two angels in white. The first one up here, to me it looks like a mother looking down on her daughter, and they're both angels and a heart in the middle, which is I just stamped and then added a little bit of stickles too. And up here on the top on the left it says side by side, and then over here on the right top it says peace be with you. And then I stamped the word friends at, right there, and on the right bottom I stuck a piece of white lace down, and I made a little cross with the heart in the center for to memorialize Lynn. And I wanted to put two crosses, but I couldn't quite fit the second one in, so Lynn and Kaylene will have to share one cross. And then the next thing I did was made this handmade flower. This is made out of white box pleat trim, and I put a Tim Holtz button in the center and a couple of Prima leaves and some pearl spray. And I'll be doing some personal journaling on the back, which I haven't done yet, but I'm pretty sure I know what I want to put down. These tags were kind of a labor of love. I didn't quite know what I was doing with them. I just knew I wanted to do them, so I just kind of did it, and this is how they came out. Then this next one, if I could get it picked up, this one I decided to do in green hues because green was Lynn's favorite color, or I should say one of her favorite colors. She loved a lot of different colors, but I think green was one of her most favorites. This one will be going to somebody else that participates in the swap. That was not a personal close friend of Lynn's, but wanted to participate anyways. So anyways, what I did is I did some some Tim Holtz distress inks again in the background. I used peeled paint, evergreen bow, and I'm not sure what the other one was, but it came from the winter seasonal set. I'm sure you all know what that is. Anyway, so I laid the color down on the tag, and my husband says, that kind of looks like a river. I said, yeah, it kind of does. So we got to talking about it, and we were talking about Lynn being free now, free from pain, and you know, free from the cruelty of the world, basically, and that sort of thing. So we both kind of thought, well, what does, you know, what represents freedom better than an eagle? So what I did is, you can't really see it here at the top. Let me kind of zoom in a little, well, move my hand in a little bit. This flower up here I made, and little butterfly there. Behind the eagle wings, it says, "Spread your wings and fly." And behind the eagle, I also embossed in green some angel wings. And then the eagle, I stamped and colored with Copic markers, and then I put, I embossed it with clear embossing powder twice so that it would be a little more sturdy. And then I added a rose. Looks like the eagle's carrying the rose to the nest, and the nest represents Kaylene. I didn't have a baby eagle to put in there, or else I would have done that, because we all know Kaylene is not an egg. But anyway, I'm using humor because I don't want to get too awful emotional. I know it's not exactly funny, but you guys understand, I'm sure. And then I stamped at the bottom, "Missing you with all my heart." And then I just made these flowers here. See, and then I went and got emotional anyways. Alright, so the last tag I made for a woman in a domestic violence shelter. Okay, sorry about that. I needed a few minutes to myself. It's been kind of a rough day, and I guess I didn't pick the best timing to do this, being that it's Mother's Day. And yeah, I'm not going to get into that again because I'm going to start bawling my eyes out again. So let's just finish up with this last tag here. Alright, this one I made for a woman in a battered shelter, domestic violence shelter. It's supposed to be an inspirational tag. So I used, let's see, again, the Tim Holtz Distress Inks. I used Broken China, Wild Honey, and Spun Sugar for the background. And I tried to do like a stripe pattern, so that's how that came out. And then I used also Tim Holtz stamps. This is, for some reason, well, for a lot of reasons, this has a lot of meaning to me. It says, "To be all that is possible, we must attempt the impossible. To be all that we can be, we must dream of being more. Live the life you imagined." So I thought that would be pretty cool to put on there for a woman that's going through a tough time. Maybe it'll lift her spirits a little bit and give her the little push she needs to get her life back on track and recover after, you know, going through the things that she's gone through. So, I just stamped that. That was stamped with the, Stays on Royal Purple, I think it's called. And then I just, made this flower down here. This is a combination of things. It's got some of the Tim Holtz tattered florals on there, and it also has some of the Spellbinder. I believe it's called Floral Motif. I'm not positive. If you want to know, I can let you know. Then I just put a little rose in the center, and then I did a bunch of butterflies and some bling swirls to kind of fill the tag there, and a little heart in the middle to let her know that she needs to still love herself and her children, and know that someone else out there in this world does love her too. And I'm having a really hard time talking Alright, so yeah, those are my 3 tags. I hope you guys like them. And I wasn't quite sure what to do at the tops of these, because this is only the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th time I've done a tag. So I tried using some of these little fibers that somebody gave me, and yeah, I don't get the whole fiber thing. So if somebody wants to clue me in, take me to school and teach me, that would be great. So yeah, I'm not real sure if I'm liking that or not, but those are my tags, and I hope whoever gets them enjoys them. And you know, it's been a very tough time for a lot of us here on YouTube, missing Lynn and trying to move on without seeing her videos every day and talking to her every day and that sort of thing. But you have to remember, Lynn would want everybody to just be happy and go on and keep crafting, and that's what we need to do. Alright, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. And I hope that you guys are going to be able to make the memorial that we're doing here on YouTube on May 22nd. I'm not sure of the time. I have it written down, but I don't have it near me where I can tell you. If you would like that information, I can look it up. Just let me know that you would like it. And or you can go over to Trish's channel, which is the number 1 Craft Cottage, and she has a video with all the information on there. Alright, I hope you all had a happy Mother's Day. Take care, and I'll be back with more videos. I'm trying to get caught up, so hopefully I'll get a few of them out tonight. Alright, have a good one. Bye.